Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Danie, your friendly neighborhood DIYer, and this is a bonus video coming out this week on my channel. I actually wasn't expecting to make this into a video. This was supposed to be Instagram only, but I decided, why the heck not, you know? So many people on Instagram were asking me for DIY ideas to gift somebody, and I thought, well, if that many people are asking me on Instagram, so many of you must be looking for cool gifts that you can gift a DIYer, or you want to buy yourself as a gift to yourself this holiday season. Yes, you go take charge of your holiday. I know a lot of you are experiencing the holiday season a little differently this year, so I kind of wanted to bring some DIY cheer to everyone, some DIY gift ideas that you can buy solely online. Now, some of these you can actually buy in store as well, but depending on where you are, I've made sure that anything can be purchased online. All the links are in the description box, so you can check them out after this video. These are functional gifts. I put together the unsexy Christmas list, but these are functional gifts that a DIYer can use in the new year to either start DIYing, to help them DIY, or to make their DIY game even stronger. So without further ado, let's jump into this DIY gift ideas episode. Roll the tape. I'm so used to saying that, I don't know what to say now. All right, I'm gonna stop gabbing, so let's get into it. Okay, the first thing, again, a little unsexy, but these are the Fiskars garden shears in orange and black. They say they're for gardening, but honestly, I've been using these scissors for literally everything, and they are amazing. So as a DIYer who does like a lot of different things, I will say these scissors have been so versatile for everything that I do. So they have a ergonomical handle, so it's meant to be comfortable to hold and give you better control. It's got a wire cutter, a twine cutter, a power notch for cutting light rope, a pointed awl tip, and a bottle opener that, you know, if you're having a hard day and you're cutting something and you think, maybe I'll just open it with my scissors. But the cool thing about these is that it completely comes apart, and then you're left with this titanium shear knife for, you know, cutting boxes or cutting through something awkward. It's just such a handy tool to have this on hand, and then all of a sudden you turn it back into scissors. So it's so cool that it's multifunction. It doesn't just do one thing, which is cut, and I think that's amazing. You want all your tools in your toolbox to be multifunctional, because you're just gonna get so much more done, and you're gonna spend less and have more, you know? So I totally recommend these scissors as a great DIY gift that you can give somebody this holiday season. Going a little bit more unconventional, my next gift is actually a box subscription to the tool chest. So basically, it's a monthly subscription box, and it's filled with tools and supplies. Boxes are different from month to month, and they can include hand tools or supplies from brands like Milwaukee or RYOBI, DeWalt, Pittsburgh, Mini Wax, Varathane, 3M. Subscription rate for it is $49.95. You don't really know what you're gonna get each month, but you do get lots of really cool new supplies to try out. Especially if you're in the DIY space and you're just starting out, you don't really know what you like or what you wanna purchase on a regular basis. This is a really great box set to invest in, because you get to try new things and have fun, right? So this box set actually came with a lot of really cool items like sandpaper. There's a Milwaukee measuring tape. It's got a right angle in it, a level, some masking tape, Gorilla wood glue, and obviously the items that come in the box vary from month to month. I'll actually put up an example of what past months have looked like. So as you can see, there's lots of really cool items, and they definitely differ month to month. The nice thing is that you can do a one-time purchase for this box. So if you want to gift somebody a box for January, you can absolutely do this, or you can do a month-to-month subscription base. And the really cool part is the tool chest actually gave me a code that you guys can use to get 10% off your first box order. So if you're looking to buy someone just a box for January to try it out, you can use my code, get 10% off, see if it's something that they love, and if it's something they want to continue to do, then they can totally get their own subscription box for a multi-month purpose. So I just think it's really cool. Use my code, check it out, and yeah, give the gift of gifting this holiday season, you know? The next gift idea I want to talk about is the paint pyramids. I actually brought this up in my Amazon video, but I just want to bring them up again because I love them so friggin' much. I think these are the best gifts to give somebody. They're such great stocking stuffers. So what these lovely little triangles do is elevate your project so that you can stain something, you can paint something, you can do paint pouring, you can add a finish to something, and it allows you to flip your project over and apply the same paint or stain or finish, whatever, at the same time. So it actually escalates your project faster. You don't have to wait for dry times. They come with little tabs that you can secure them down to any surface that you're working with. They can hold a project up to 200 pounds, so you can put a whole cabinet on it if you're putting a finish on something. I just think that's so great. And yeah, they're solvent resistant. So these little things, like, they're like the little mighty tool in your work shed or tool shed or DIY space that just pack so much punch. They do so much, and I love them to pieces. I always recommend them to people, and they just make really great stocking stuffers. I don't know what it is about safety glasses, but none of them ever look very nice. So that's why I'm very excited about the next DIY gift idea, which is these rad Aviator gold framed safety glasses. You guys have probably seen me wear these in some of my videos, and I am obsessed with them. I actually came across these because of Sam, the DIY Huntress. She was wearing them in an Instagram story one day, and then I said, girl, tell me where they came from. So she sent me the link. They were from Amazon, and I couldn't believe it. So I ordered them literally on the spot. On the spot. Obsessed. I'm obsessed. I actually ordered a second pair from the same company, that they're black frames, and I love that they went and created cool, fun frames that make you feel a little less goofy when wearing safety glasses. So they come with these really cool side protectors here. The lenses themselves are scratch resistant, and they provide 99% protection against UV rays, which is kind of sweet as a sunglass technically, but they look cool. I mean, I don't think it's possible for me to look cool, but if you are cooler than me, which I know you are, you will look so rad with these on in the new year. All I'm saying is that this is the dopest gift to give a DIYer or a wood builder or whatever. It is just so fun to wear, even if, you know, you don't mind the traditional safety glasses. I mean, it's always safety first. That is not something we joke around about. It's always safety first, but it doesn't mean we can't look cool and trendy while being safe. So go check out the link in my description box, because this company actually does a whole bunch of different styles if you're not into the Aviator. I actually just ordered a big black thick frames version as well, which I'll also link in my description box for you if you want to check them out. But they're just fun, and I think it's a really fun way to feel a little bit more creative when you're building your projects. So woohoo! Alright, next up I am including the Craig Jig Pocket Hole Joinery Kit. This thing is called the K4 kit, I believe, but if you are a DIYer who is looking to get into wood building, I highly suggest investing in this pocket hole system. Or if you're looking to just kind of start off small, invest in the little tiny versions of it, get comfortable with it, and then migrate up to this version. Honestly, if you're looking to up your furniture building game, this is the way to do it. There are lots of different pocket hole kits out there, don't get me wrong, but what I like about the Craig Jig kit is it comes with a whole bunch of guides and a couple little extra accessories that are fun to kind of get you started, and some project inspirations. I love this. This took my DIY furniture building game up like times 1,000. And if you're looking to get into this space or you're not sure what to invest in, I highly suggest investing in this because it will give you more confidence to build new things, to try new things, and you can screw through so many different size materials with this, and there's so many tutorials out there with how to use this. It's just, I love it. I love it to pieces. I think it's totally worth investing in, and I think it makes a great gift for a DIYer who are looking to get in this space, who are looking to step up their game in this space, or if you're looking to gift yourself something to step up your DIY game, then this is the tool to do it. And if you like this, then you can go and start investing in all the other cool tools that come as accessories to this guy. But in the meantime, this is such a great way to get you into the game, or you can invest in the small guy, build your confidence, and then start with this one. So either way, whatever you choose to invest in, totally worth it if you're looking to up yourself in the DIY game. Okay, so continuing on with a bit of our tool talk. Well, this is a little bit more crafty slash woodworky, but I am introducing the RYOBI glue gun. I can't say enough good things about this glue gun. I love that it is completely cordless, but it works off the 18-volt batteries. It is such a blessing to have something that also works with all your tools in your system. I just believe if you're going to invest in tools, just invest in one system so that you don't have to worry about batteries and having 15 different chargers for 3 different types of tool sets. That is why you see a lot of RYOBI on my wall. First of all, I love the brand. I think it's great for DIYers, but second off, I have the battery system for it. It works off the 18-volt lithium battery. I mean, this glue gun packs a punch. The glue sticks that come with it are heavy duty, but mostly what I love about it is that it's cordless and it works off the 18-volt batteries. It is self-standing, it's got a 2-finger trigger for enhanced control, it's got an LED on-off indicator light, it has a 3.5 hours of runtime on the battery, and it's designed for heavy-duty gluing applications. I mean, every DIYer should have 2 types of glue guns. There's the small, more crafty version, and then there's the heavy-duty. So if you're going to invest in a heavy-duty one, I always suggest going with the RYOBI. If you have RYOBI tools, invest in this guy because it works off the same battery system. And it's always lasted me my entire project. I've never run out of battery. Plus I own lots of different batteries, so you never run out. And I love that, and I think it's great. So totally recommending this as a great gift option for your DIY fan. Next holiday tool gift is the RYOBI 1 Plus HP 1/2-inch brushless drill. That is a mouthful, but I got there. So what does brushless mean? It means it's going to have more runtime, it's going to have a longer motor life, and it's going to pack more power. Basically, why I'm recommending this drill over any other drill is primarily based on its size and weight. So they actually designed the HP line to be high performance, which means it was designed for contractors, but also it's so great for the DIY space because this drill is actually designed 20% lighter than other brushed versions. On top of that, it is 30% more compact than a regular drill. So it's smaller, it fits into tinier spaces, it's less heavy, so if you're doing anything, your arm becomes a little less like, ooh. But on top of that, it's just designed really well. It's got a bunch of grip, so you have a really good handle on it. It's got an ergonomic paddle trigger, so it makes it really easy to use. It's got a 24 position clutch for control, and it's got a LED light on it so that when you're using it, you can illuminate whatever space. This has actually come in handy so many times, so you can see where you're trying to drill. But mostly, I love it just based on its size and weight. I think that is the biggest selling point to it. Why I also love it is that it works with the 18-volt lithium battery system. system, which actually charges over, I think, 175 different RYOBI tools that's in the household and builder space. So I just think that's really awesome. I like that it's versatile, but beyond that, I like that it packs a lot of power. It's brushless, so it means it's going to be longer lasting, and it's got a lot of control. So this is a great drill if you're looking to invest in a drill in the new year. Highly suggest the HP 1/2 inch brushless compact drill. It's a mouthful. The last tool I'm talking about is the 3-gallon wet dry vacuum. So why am I recommending a wet dry vac? The reason being is that I actually keep this in my art room. So this is really directed towards more crafty people. I mean, yes, this has worked in my tool shed quite often, but normally in a tool shed you want to have something that's a little bit bigger, a little bit more of a shop vac type situation. But in my art room, I keep this. It is small, it's compact. It is so handy because it is both a wet and dry vac. It holds up to 3 gallons, so you don't have to change it out very often. It works off of the RYOBI 1 Plus 18-volt battery system, which is amazing. So I always have batteries ready to go for it. It's got a versatile, hold this up. It's got a pivoting hose here. So it's really easy to maneuver. This stretches really long. It's actually clear so you can see debris. Well, it used to be clear, at least. I've had this for quite some time now. But what I love about it is that it's not large, and you can pack it away in a tight space, and it's super great for cleaning up messes and small DIY projects. If you have a smaller little studio. So I just think it's not something you see in the stores, or it's not something that you gravitate towards in the stores often, but it's such a handy, versatile tool to have, especially if you don't have a big shop and you're looking for something that isn't you using your household vacuum, because you don't want your vacuum to get filled up with sawdust or crafty projects. So this is the thing for you, and it's super handy because it works off of the same battery system. Alright, next up on the DIY gift guide, I'm including my DIY Nike shoes. So the reason why, it's not because I love Nike or anything, but it has everything to do with how you can DIY and customize the shoes. So Nike came out with something called Nike by You, which lets you design your very own shoe, pick the colors, pick the shoe type. You can do everything from on the tongue, the color, the type of material it's made out of. You can go multicolored, one color, you can pick the color of the sole, and you can even, on certain shoes, you can even write something on the back or on the side. I decided to make my shoes say DIY it, of course. My friend gifted this to me, and I just thought it was the coolest idea to be able to go and DIY your own shoe. I just think it makes such a great gift, and it's so fun because there's no one shoe type for everybody, so you get to go on there, pick what kind of shoe type you love, pick what color you want to go with, pick your lace size, the tongue, the message, and it just feels so custom, one of a kind, and that's what the DIY space should feel like. So I think Nike, this was a really good idea on your part to let people do this, and it's just so much fun. So I just wanted to pass on the gift idea if you think that somebody you love would love a custom shoe that they get to make on their own. So speaking of DIY apparel, I'm sure you guys all saw this coming, but of course I have to self-promote, but I'm throwing in my DIY in progress and Make It Messy apparel. If you're looking for a great gift, listen, the winter season, depending on where you live, the winter season is coming. You want to stay warm. I have fun DIY in progress beanies that come in so many different colors. I actually really want to get the dark green. I only own it in black. The whole reason for me making this apparel line was so that you can make it messy. I don't believe that DIYing and getting creative is meant to be neat and tidy. You're meant to make it messy, you're meant to get dirty, you're meant to stick your fingers in paint and slosh it all over. So I wanted to give you guys clothing that you felt safe to go and get messy in, and kind of make the piece of clothing a DIY in itself. So you're always working on it, you're always adding new colors. I am always adding it to my sweaters and my t-shirts and my hats, but all of this was designed so that you would feel comfortable and good making yourself messy and getting creative. You can get tank tops, hoodies, t-shirts, long sleeve shirts. You can even get books. This one says DIY in progress on it. There's mugs. I even have crew neck sweaters that have my little alien drawing on it that says grow out of this world. Because I love sci-fi and I can't help it. It's so much fun. Anyway, so I just wanted to put that out there, and of course I just feel like I have to promote myself or I would be a bad business owner. So I just think they make really great gifts, and you know, give the gift of getting messy to a loved one or yourself this holiday season. The last two gifts that are on my list are DIY books that I love so much and have inspired me so much, so I'm passing them on. The first one is by Crowther. This is called A Well-Crafted Home. This has inspiration for 60 different projects for around the home. What I love about this book the most is that she just takes really simple concepts and makes them look so beautiful. It's a constant reminder to me to stop complicating things. I'm an overcomplicator, and I always go through this when I'm needing like just a little bit of inspiration, and she always reminds me, you know, that simple is sometimes the best way, and her projects just inspire me so much. I love that it gives such a great breakdown of the materials and the step-by-step. And yeah, I'm never going to be done looking at this book, which is great. And on top of that, I think it'll inspire me for years and years to come. So such a great book to invest in, or such a great book to gift a DIYer. Second to that, another book that I absolutely love is Home is Where You Make It. This includes DIY ideas and styling secrets to create the home you love, whether you rent or own. This is from Geneva, Vanderzeil. She is amazing. If you don't follow her on Instagram, she's just the best. She comes up with the best ideas that again are so simple. Geneva was also the wonderful woman who gave me the recipe for the DIY chalk paint, which I love. I use so often to update cool pieces, and this book is just a breath of fresh air. There are so many amazing ideas for all kinds of different spaces around your home, and styling tips too. So I just think it's such a great book to invest in if you're looking for inspiration for DIY projects to make around the home. You might even see some of these projects on my channel in the new year, because I love going through it. I love when she can inspire me to try something new, and then I can share it with you guys. So anyways, these two books, I just highly, highly, highly recommend them, and I can't say enough good things about them. So there you have it. Those are all of my DIY ideas that you can gift a DIYer this holiday season. Head over to my Instagram as well, because I'm actually going to be including a few other ideas on that list. So make sure you're following me at DIY Danie so you don't miss out on any more inspiration happening this holiday season. Guys, stay safe, stay creative, stay positive, have a wonderful, happy holidays and a happy new year. Bye-bye.